Yeah, I'm about to tell them niggas set my force. Yeah.
Why not? On Dion Miller, head on, and
Showing me
one
now
of the
30.
toughest things to do in all of college
10,
football
20
is
first.
win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the ACC,
Yo.
the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Huh? Yeah, I'm gonna try, man. Try my hardest.
The Seminoles ready to put
We gonna
together
fight.
and get this season started.
Did you win your game, nigga?
Let's see what he can do with the return.
I'm finna pop your ass, bitch. That's a safety, nigga.
Terrible play.
Whole
You
ass
just
nigga.
can't run back into the end zone like that, and it's going to be a safety.
Should I give him 2 points back? If he was setting up his screen. Yeah.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I'll start over for him. Yeah. I ain't gonna do him like that. I ain't gonna cheat that nigga out 2 points, man. I ain't gonna do him like that. I ain't gonna cheat that nigga out 2 points, You say you started the game down 21-7. Did you end up winning? Let you come back? That nigga let you come back, huh? Crazy. I know. You be down 21, man. In the blink of an eye. And I still be running the score up.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going
Let's go,
into a
guys.
hostile environment,
My guy ready.
these fans are ready to
It's raining as hard as fuck out here.
Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles,
Yeah.
Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee.
I don't know why the fuck I think the weather was
going to
insane.
make it back to the CFP this year, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up.
What the fuck?
They're gonna
Damn,
try
man.
onside
I hate when they
kick
do
on
this
the
shit.
opening kickoff.
Fuck. Fuck it. Man, what?
He's
I
able
swear
to
to
grab
God.
the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
He took out the
These
50.
coaches
Fuck it.
talked
We'll play
about being
defense from the 50.
aggressive, and they were.
Hey, you
First
wanna do
quarter,
that
you're
shit,
going with
man.
an onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
This is weird, bro.
They'll try the run. Got the first down. Looking for more.
Yeah.
They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
You want to get the crowd out of the game, make it boring. Pound the football, run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes
Doing
that
that shit?
sauce away. You
Just
don't
like
get to
that?
those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers, and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Looking looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 40.
This nigga still got this quarterback?
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker off the edge and make the count 5 on their pass rush. But with his speed and his flexibility, he's too much for a lot of these offensive linemen to handle.
Snagged out of the air. Tackled there by the defense. All right, guys, let's take a look here and think about Utah. You start the season top 25. Clearly, expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
This same defense that was holding the 10, they got man, keep the low point.
The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out. Game one. Make that first impression.
He'll make the fair catch at 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here.
Let's see what this quarterback got. Nigga from Arizona State. Yeah. Melendez.
He might want another play. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. It's caught. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39.
What the fuck is that he gonna play? Receiver?
This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green.
Now I can't see that nigga can't run for real.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around. That you know you can consistently throw the football.
Diego not that good, man.
Get everybody excited about Florida State.
He'll step out of bounds just short.
I don't think he's gonna be no good. I don't think he's no Julian Edelman or Wes Walker. You know what I mean? I don't think that nigga got hands like that.
The Seminoles have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Be interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And the Seminoles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. There he goes. Touchdown, Florida State. And once he found
what we do out here.
The band might as well start playing.
Welcome to State, nigga. Florida State, baby. Look, he ain't put Texas on my schedule this year, man.
He can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision,
especially Penn State. I see why them niggas on right.
And it's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Oh boy, Zay got hit with a blur, man. That nigga was like, what happened, man? Was I not playing good? I was like, no, you played great, bro. That pick 2 and that pick 6. Right before the halftime.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this.
That was 9-point swing right there.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at
That's
the
crazy.
16.
That pick 2 became the difference in the game. 2 points. Yeah. It was like, what, 27, 25?
Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Throwing on the run. Makes the grab on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
What a throw on first down on the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else. But in pre-snap, if the quarterback sees a matchup he likes, he's given the green light to take the shot. And I think that's exactly what happened on that play.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game.
Now you're in the fight for your life.
Wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Extending the play. Complete to the left. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Finds his back in the middle. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for double-ups and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen.
And then they're not looking to run, he's looking to throw.
Trying to march in.
Okay.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting them.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes.
And you love giving it to the big boy right near the goal line, plowing ahead. You know he's going to put 2 hands on the football, lower his shoulder. 2nd and goal. You don't need 3rd and goal, thanks to the big fella.
And he made that extra point. The wet turf, no problem at all.
Yeah, we played dirty, Keith. We're coming for the throne this year, man. Best in Florida.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
Nigga. That's how I'm feeling, man. You know, got my first year recruiting class in this bitch. We kind of nice. I want to say I'm Belichick. Now I'm going to show him a big nigga.
Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Quarterback now breaking the field.
I love the defensive effort.
We finna switch quarterbacks. I finna put the nigga I recruited in.
Didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
You know how I get wicked. I'm finna get wicked on this nigga.
And the Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Dropping back, it's Hayden. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing.
I think you're seeing the chemistry between these two guys on that last play, right? Quarterback's on the move. He's got to find his big fella. He does a great job of finding the soft spot in the defense and settling down. He was a stationary target for his quarterback on the move, and that really helped them pick up that first.
It's complete to the right. Turning it on. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He's now 75 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that this season opener. And the Knowles will line it up on 1st and 10.
All right, Pope, you the senior now.
The hand to the running back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And after a successful run like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 3rd.
Quarterback making checks. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab on the back. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up in a great position here.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They're going to run it.
Get in there, Heelys. Get in there. Get in there.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add
We got new life in Florida State this year, man.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
I'm a couple years behind you boys. Taking over this shitty-ass goddamn organization. But we turned them around, though. I just gave a nigga in my goddamn school, NC State, and give a nigga a powerhouse. So we finna build these boys up too, though. I don't need no Texans, nigga. I am Texas. Put niggas on my schedule. Put them fucking niggas on my schedule next year, Mario.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end.
Oh, that nigga rematch anyway, man. He beat me with goddamn shitty ass coach.
The give from the gun. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Florida State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter.
Hey, man, we know we not good, man. Y'all niggas end up going to get Phillip Rivers, man. That's the answer. That's their Messiah, huh?
Play action. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot,
so he's going to throw it away.
Pull it down,
get
positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion.
Why do that?
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
He thought he was throwing the crossing. I was on the crossing street.
This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down.
He hit a little big boom. I got more reason to play, but couldn't hold the play.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute
hit his nigga with the play.
Assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just get
Fires into traffic.
What?
He'll try to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I thought my boy had
the aggressive nature of the offense there. They're trying to dial up the free flow, but you've got to sell the run.
I ain't trying to change this goddamn route.
Too quick, pitching it back to the QB. The defense did not bite on the fake, and they were able to come away with the pick.
Leaves it with the running back. breaks the tackle.
Boy.
Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Utes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got the quick pass. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Cavazos.
And on that play, great job by the receiver working his way through the traffic in the middle of the field. That's a crossing route, and it's going to take him a couple seconds to get all the way to the other side of the field. But really nice awareness by him, making the catch, coming up with a big play.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. The give to the tailback. Oh, better look out. It's a running room. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Perfect timing. Got them right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
3rd down. Red zone play. Crowd alive. They'll go to the air. Floating away. Lets it go to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. Trying to salvage a field goal on this drive. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He splits the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
He's got 99 yards on the ground, a very productive 1st half here in the season opener. The Seminoles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
The Knowles will snap it on 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the toss. Breaks into the open. Touchdown Seminoles. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, showing some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunities. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Should be right there in front of the TV.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half.
Got to draw all the way off.
Play fake on 1st down to throw. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
What you been putting on?
After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. This time they'll go to the running game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense makes you run the football. You still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Cavazos. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. You got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard. You had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Off play action on 1st down. can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, it's Hayden. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Scrambling away. Fires downfield. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, this quarterback started taking a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
You threw the incompletion. You've got 4th down in your own end, but you want to keep the good times rolling. Right? Things have just been getting better and better early in this game. You kick the field goal, then you got a touchdown. You don't want to punt right here. So if I'm the offensive coordinator, it's really, really hard. You're begging your coach to let you stay on the field here and try and convert this 4th down.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. To throw, it's Hayden. Using his legs to buy some time. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Utes will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the 2nd half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Looking to fire. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
This nigga stop running, bro.
Nice when you know it's 3rd and long. You know a pass is coming. You worked on
I'm better than this, man. What the fuck I'm doing? I'm tripping.
Sticks. Understand that quarterback's got to be
tripping right
rushed.
now.
Get him off of his spot.
Nice
like execution by this defense.
Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big
tripping, bro. What the fuck am I doing?
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Give me that. Come on.
And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Moves around to clear up the vision. Complete to the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Another touchdown for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on third down at the dope. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How great is it if you're a defensive coordinator that you know I can put 6 DBs on the field in my dime package and I can still get home rushing 4. My guys up front are better than your guys, and we're going to go prove it. They did just that.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. The lone back's got it. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Yes, sir.
Keeps looking downfield. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Snags it up the 30, still running. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida
Can you get my
State.
shoe size? Sure.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his
Yeah, I'm right here.
eyes downfield when he
just
gets
came the other
outside
day.
the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. How about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you've got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Rolling right and going deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Out of bounds at the 34-yard line as they come out of their own territory with a vengeance. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Looking to the big tight end.
Bingo's about to jump on you, huh?
He's brought down, but what a play from this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Utes have pushed it inside the 20. Lost to throw on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Got his man on the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball.
This run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense showing their strength.
That's what you need. That's what you needed, man. The food grade. Well, that's too tense.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Makes the grab.
Can never be tense.
And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the
All right, you're too relaxed there, nigga. Too relaxed in the back of the couch.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
That's his first time beating me.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got it.
Bro, I knew what the fuck he was going to, bro. Let me do my fucking route.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Dances away.
Look at that, nigga. Take that shit back. Take that shit back. I'm gone. Fucking gone, nigga.
He's at the 50. 30. At the 20. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy to scoop score 2 points the other way.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
You gotta start my winning game, bro.
Give to the running back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Trying the left side. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. On the run, deep down the right side. What a catch, and what a
he's playing
the sideline. Just sinks it in there. A little Barishnikov with the toe tap. The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Back to pass, it's Hayden. He's not afraid to go deep.
Give me that, nigga!
They wanted it all.
PJ!
Exactly what they got.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed. Make you come.
When in doubt, throw it up to PJ.
Nice job by the
I build receivers, nigga.
And getting the big touchdown.
And the extra point is good. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
WRU, baby. Wide out U. And DBU. Let's see.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the
Oh,
opening
that's
play of
close.
this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Tosses
Here we go.
it incomplete.
Break up.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football. And they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches. But you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. Complete to the left. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out on the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it fly. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped. Not before getting the football.
Get out that door, man.
Picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Man, need more, man. I'm out for
And that's a
blood,
really
man.
good job by the defense. Understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away
Your last
all
little
the
bit of
deep
closing
stuff.
is done,
Make
Sam.
them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Hard running there. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Now the play fake. Fakes the grab. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Hayden. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I wouldn't be surprised if they throw it again.
They're working that outside. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles line it up with a 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. On the run, still looking. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
Looking to get it in. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
In the red zone, the field starts to shrink as a defense. I don't drop as far in my drops now. I got to understand, I'm getting back quick. That ball's going to come out. Nice job by the defense reacting to the pass and going and making a physical tackle.
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. This quarterback part of their running game. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extending a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man.
And this defense is perfectly fine with that. When you're up a couple possessions, you want everything in front of you. You want that clock to tick, make sound tackles, and don't give up big plays.
Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got...
I hope he was trying to throw it at him.
I hope he was
that.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
They'll move the wide receiver. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. This time it's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the
throwing it back to
catching him.
Guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get...
Going for the big play. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Hayden. Steps away. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Man, you've given up this drive and then come down the field. You had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points. That's a big missed opportunity for this defense.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Well, this guy must feel
Squad
like he's
very versatile, great in the screen game.
Intercepted all game long. That's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the 4th.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. The defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it. 1st down and more. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, marking at the 47. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense has just had this QB's number all game long. We're in the 4th quarter, and still he's not able to set up in the pocket. He gets flushed to the outside, nothing open, and it's an incompletion.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man quickly. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
He's moving out of the pocket. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds his man. It's Cavazos. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. To the air. It's Hayden. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make...
Going to throw it over the top of the D. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. It's complete. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to buy time. Throwing on the run. Underneath toast to coverage. Got it deep downfield.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive. Pedal to the metal.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive, but they come away with a huge sack at a big moment.
Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You played through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. Home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless of whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Ball at the 20.